What's the most bizarre rule your parents forced you to obey? Growing up, my parents beat it into us that loyalty was everything. If you ever told someone outside the family what happened in our house, you were a traitor, and traitors got punished. My mom would test us constantly, asking trick questions like whether we'd talked to a teacher that day or what we'd said to a friend. If she caught even the slightest hesitation, she'd make us kneel in the hallway for hours while she blasted the TV so loud the neighbors couldn't hear us crying. But my dad was worse. He made the rules. He decided how many hours we'd kneel in rice, whether we were allowed to sleep in beds, and even what we could eat. He'd watch us while we ate to make sure we didn't slip up and talk about something we weren't supposed to. I hated both of them, but I hated the rules even more. I wanted to tell someone, anyone, what was happening. But my sister, she was the exact opposite. She worshipped them. She memorized all the rules and repeated them back like a little soldier. If she ever overheard me whispering with a friend on the phone, she'd run to my parents, bragging about how she protected the family. She loved catching me. I'll never forget the smirk on her face when I got dragged out of bed one night and forced to stand in the backyard in the freezing cold because she told them I'd written in a diary. Over time, her loyalty paid off. They started praising her in front of me. Suddenly, she got dessert at dinner when I didn't. She got to sit on the couch while I sat on the floor. Eventually, she even got a real bedroom door while mine was taken off the hinges so they could monitor me. Meanwhile, my punishments kept getting worse. If I came home from school and forgot to repeat back every single thing I'd said that day, they'd take away food. If I hesitated during one of their truth checks, they'd lock me in the bathroom with the light off until morning. Then came the worst night. I was exhausted and desperate. After a brutal punishment, I thought maybe my sister wasn't as bad as I believed. Maybe she was just pretending to side with them because she was scared too. So I trusted her. I told her how much I hated it all, how badly I wanted out. I begged her to keep it between us. And that's how I made the biggest mistake of my life. Within minutes, my dad stormed in with his belt. I was forced to kneel while he whipped me, counting each strike out loud. I remember biting down so hard on my sleeve not to scream that my teeth left marks in the fabric. My sister stood in the doorway, grinning, nodding along with every hit like she was proud of him. That was the night I realized she wasn't pretending. She actually believed in everything they were teaching us. After that, I broke. I stopped writing in notebooks. I stopped talking to friends unless it was absolutely necessary. If they forced me to confess, I just made stuff up. But deep down, a small part of me still wanted to hold on to something private. So I started keeping a tiny folded note under my shoe. Just one sentence, reminding myself that none of this was normal. Of course, my sister found it. She ripped it out of my shoe and ran straight to my parents like she'd won the lottery. That night was hell. My dad smashed my phone against the wall. My mom screamed that I had betrayed the family. They wouldn't let me eat for 3 days. And as if that wasn't enough, they started making me sit in the living room 3 times a day to confess my secrets, while my sister sat beside them, ready to accuse me of lying at any moment. The last straw came when she did exactly that. In the middle of one of my forced confessions, she tilted her head, smiled, and called me a liar. My parents didn't hit me that time, but that single word, the way she said it, broke something inside me. I finally decided I couldn't survive there anymore. The very next day at school, I walked straight to my teacher and told her everything. I couldn't stop shaking. I remember her eyes going wide as I broke down, explaining every detail of what my parents did. She didn't say much, just got up and told me to wait in the counselor's office. Minutes later, I was sitting there, my heart pounding, waiting for my parents to arrive. Full story on the channel linked below.